Hi everybody, happy 4th of July to all my family and friends in the States. That is the equivalent of Canada Day here in Canada, which was July 1st. I'm Antoinette, welcome to 2OG's Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style. I am currently sitting in the ferry lineup. I have to make a quick run to the mainland. It is miserably raining and cold. It's been miserable the last couple of days. I got the pool cleaned yesterday. We put the cover on it because it's just been dirt. So can't use it, can vacuum it, put the chemicals in it, but hopefully the weather will clear up so they can build that deck extension so we can use it. It's supposed to heat up towards the middle of the week. Welcome to all new subscribers. If this is your first time here, I hope you enjoy what you see, and welcome to all my returning subscribers. Currently, I am working on my very first fillet baby blanket, because I just found out yesterday that I'm going to a baby shower. I didn't know anything about it. Barb forgot to tell me. She says, "Oh yeah," she goes, "You're coming." I said, "I'm not invited." She goes, "Oh, well, I told them I'm bringing you." So I have until July 12th, well actually July 11th, to get this done so I can get it blocked. So I quickly looked through some baby blanket patterns because that'll be about the quickest, and I decided to crochet it because crochet works out quicker than knitting. So I thought, okay, well, I'll do a baby blanket. And I'm looking and I thought, well, I've never done filet crochet, so I'll try it. So I found this pattern on, I don't even remember where I found it at, I think Ravelry, and I had some Karen Simply Soft in yellow. So it's called it's at the lacycrochet.blogspot.com, and that is the blanket. And she used a 4.25 G hook. I'm using a 4.5, and she used a light worsted acrylic yarn. She used Snuggly Wuggly by Big Loops and Threads, which is Michael's brand. I'm using Karen Simply Soft in it's yellow. I don't even have the label with me, but it's that color. And I like Karen Simply Soft. It's a very soft yarn. It's nice for babies, but the only problem with Karen Simply Soft is it splits. But that's all right. I just pay attention. So I started last night and got a few rows in, and basically it's a 12 row or 10 row repeat, and there are 8 repeats, and it's 81 rows. And then just decide the border. She used a very simple window pane border. I probably will just do that. I don't know. I haven't decided the border, but let's get through the blanket first. So I am on my second repeat of the blanket, and it's all double crochet. Like I said, this has been a year of learning new techniques in crocheting, and some new in knitting. But it's I always looked at the filet crochet and looked at how am I going to do that? And actually, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty easy. Just pay attention to the pattern, and once you get your counts down, it's pretty easy. So that's something. I think it's called the Lacy Diamond pattern. So I'm doing that. I had to put everything else aside so I can get this finished. So I've got to whip this up real quick. I'm figuring I'll have it done by the middle of the week. Today's a very rainy day, so I'm going to work on this a good part of today and try to get at least halfway through the blanket today. I have school tomorrow. Running to the mainland because hubby's working today, his 12-hour shift, and he wants chicken tenders from the Save Easy. So I'm going to pick up some chicken tenders and some milk and bread, and then come home, and it's just a nice day to curl up in my chair there and I can't, and crochet. I can't even get any YouTube videos or nothing because the internet is out because of the weather. You get a rainy day and the internet goes kapooey. So I'm doing this video, but we'll see when I can upload it. So, I did my live on Facebook, and it actually went well. And I will do more lives on Facebook. I don't know about YouTube yet because I don't know. There's so many lives on YouTube that I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Lorraine from Chatelaine Makes had told me she uses StreamYard for her lives, and I told her I haven't really checked StreamYard out, and I guess I'll have to check it out. So that's what I'm going to do, check StreamYard out, because it's going to be great for my interviews that I have to do. I mean, they're on my queue to do, and when they have time in their schedule, the two people I want to interview, I want to interview them, but do it live so I can have you guys be able to ask them questions. And if I'm not able to do a live with them, at least have it set as a premiere so that if you have any questions, you know, that down the line I can have them ask, maybe do a second follow-up with them. So again, that's on the list. But little catch up here, what's been going on in the Whips crazy city. The elf coat. I was done. I had to do the corset and it was done. Final blocking. Finished, right? Nope. This project has been I've learned a lot. Okay, for my first Tunisian project, I have learned a lot. I got the hood on, did all the 4 rows of the double link crochet around the front, you know, up the front, across the hood, and down the front. Got it all done, finished, thought, okay, had the button loops done, was getting ready to sew the buttons on, so let me try this on for placement of the buttons. I put it on, and I'm thinking, this hood isn't fitting right. And the next thing I put it on, the next thing I know, the tail from the hood flops over. I put the hood on upside down. Yep. So I got the hood disconnected from the back, you know, from around the neck. Problem was I had the 4 rows of the double link crochet. I'm thinking, can I do this? I disconnected it from the double link crochet, so the hood completely got disconnected. But now I have these 4, the whole border still connected to the coat. How am I going to connect this hood back to the coat? Because I had to cut right here in the neck on the collar. So long story short, you know what I did? Yep, I did. I ripped all 4 rows of double link crochet. 3 days worth of work. Ripped it out. Reattached the hood. So now I have to, before I even started, I put the hood, put it on. Yep. Miracle. It fits good, looks right, it's right. I made sure my little point of my tail was down in the back, and the seam was underneath. So now I have to do the trim, the double link crochet around the front of the coat and the hood, button loops, sew the buttons on, then do the corset. You have to make 2 bands of double link crochet in the back with loops to lace the lace, whether I use ribbon or an I-cord or what. I have probably just going to get some nice ribbon to match the coat and put it through for the corset. Then that'll be done. Like I said, I've learned a lot on the Tunisian. That was the very first Tunisian I have ever done. Learned a lot. But when I'm finished, I'm going to be very happy. I won't sell it because, you know, like I said, I've made so many changes and frogs and rip outs and redos on it that I couldn't possibly sell the coat. I wouldn't feel, it's not good enough. Anyways, on the Afghan, and by the way, one of the members of the Yaya group finished her Afghan, and she's a new crocheter, and she did a phenomenal job. The name escapes me. I do apologize. Teresa, she finished her Afghan. She did hers out of scrap, but she did a beautiful job. Thumbs up, Teresa. Awesome, awesome job. I have 2 columns left to connect on mine, but I have my camera set up to do a tutorial. I just need a little bit better light, in the room. I try to do it when I have a good sunny day, so with the light, the natural light, plus my hot light to do the tutorial, and then I can connect my last 2, and then figure out what board I'm going to use. It'll be done. 2 big projects finished off the hook. So then I grabbed my mezzo-cardi, because I finished the first hexagon, and I thought, let me do the second hexagon so I get both hexagons done, because then you have to add on to do the the front pieces and the back pieces, because then you fold it, and you know how it's done. Anyways, I thought, let me do the 2 hexagons and at least get that part done. Then I can go to the pattern and begin to do the rest of the sweater. But the 2 main pieces were the 2 hexagons. So I got that started. But I put that aside because of doing the baby blanket. So then I'm sitting there thinking, it's summer, and this is when it was like, it was in the 90s, Fahrenheit. Here, Celsius, it was in the 30s. So I began to knit myself, it's very horny. I began to knit myself a summer top. I have some Hirschner's pastry panache. It is a 95% cotton, 5% nylon. Lovely yarn to work with. And it's knitted. It's by Chantel from Knititude, and it's called the Botanical Tea. And I'll have to show you all of this when I do another video, or if I add on to this video. I'm just sitting here chatting while I'm in the Ferry lineup. And it's a really nice summer tea. And I love Chantal's patterns because she does for plus sizes. She's not a skinny little size 0. She's an average size, healthy girl. So I started the pattern. It's got a lacy inset in the front of the leaves, and then it's a nice knitted pattern. So I'll show you all of this when I'm probably going to add on to this video, or else I'll have a follow-up video to it. And then, you'll be able to see what is going on. What else did I need to do? A little clean in the craft room, because it kind of got, once I finish the blanket, then I can put that tote away and empty out a couple project bags. Fraud a couple projects, caked up the yarn, weighed it, and tagged it. Labels are missing. I do know it's a cotton blend. So that's a lot of what's been going on. So I'm going to make a trip. The last, I'd say, almost 3 weeks has been absolutely crazy, between getting the pool set up, running around picking up things for the pool, and then, excuse me, finding out, excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. It disappeared. And then finding out we had to put an extension on the deck. I had to run and get patio blocks, decking blocks. Had all the lumber there already, thank God, because the price of lumber is up over 100%. They said it's supposed to be coming down after next spring or late this year, because a piece of plywood is over $100. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, and a lot of the lumber companies are sitting on it because nobody's buying lumber. It's ridiculous. A 2x4. Who pays $25 for a 2x4? It's crazy. But so running around to get that, getting the chemicals for the pool, getting the pool busy with the chemicals, vacuuming the pool. Then I thought I had a leak in here, which is evaporating. So got the cover out, unwound it, slid it on the pool. I had to get Barb to help me because it's a big pool, and you cannot manage the cover by yourself. Found out we can get a roller system, which is next year's purchase. We can't do no more this year. So that's our big purchase, was the pool for this year. We do one big purchase a year. So then we're going to do that next year. And I've got to order a part for the turtle. It's called Turbo Turtle. It's an automatic vacuum system that hooks up to the jet there, and it goes along the bottom of the pool, and it automatically vacuums the pool. So I have to get a universal adapter for the bottom, for the jet, where the quick connect goes for the turtle. And when I took the